Hello Aries, and welcome to your reading space. Hope you guys are doing well and in high spirits overall. Thank you so much for being here. Please watch this for your sun, moon, or rising, whatever you feel called to. All right, Aries, this is timeless, so anytime you see it and it resonates, it's for you. What's going on with Aries watching? Please and thank you. What's going on with Aries watching? Okay, we could have a change with friends going on here. Change in our friend groups. Perhaps you are staying indoors a lot or not celebrating a lot right now or not feeling social. Maybe you've had a falling out with your friends. This could have happened in the fall, in the autumn, okay, or in October, November, late September. What else is going on for Aries? Could feel like you can't trust your friends or like you don't relate to your friends. Okay, maybe something shifted or changed with one specific friend. It does look like something you don't see coming is that, you know, some of these friendships or one of these friendships or these connections can come back around. It's not over for good, or you're not going to be this way forever. You know, something will come back here. Also, Judgment Day will happen if somebody's wronged you or if you've wronged them. You know, somebody will be judged here. For some of you, you could feel at a distance. Wow, all the fire signs had another fire sign in their reading. So this is either you could be feeling disconnected from your independence, from investing in your own happiness, from entrepreneurial work. You could just be feeling worn out, something like that, Aries. Or this can be, you know, a fellow fire sign that you've been dealing with, feminine, Sagittarius, you know, Aries, Leo, that you are currently disconnected from. Could be one of those friends, okay, something like that. You could just feel out of the loop or distant, disconnected, something like that. What else is going on here for Aries? Aries people watching, please and thank you. Some of you are waiting. You're waiting for things, you know, to turn here. For the things that the seeds that you've planted to grow, or to, rather than grow, to bear fruit. You know, you're waiting on that, and that's not here yet. For some of you, that's just not here yet. What comes around, or what goes around comes around. It's not fully in its swing right now, okay? For some of you, there's kind of the vibe of just being where you're at and not really seeing an end in sight, or not really accessing that horizon. What else is going on for Aries? Could also be a bit distant here from a water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. These look like they could be sisters, ironically, again, or friends. Or it could just be, you know, you don't want to dwell on the past or the emotions of the past or the resentments. You just want to move forwards. I just feel like you're shutting people out, or you're distant from them right now. You're not really, you know, be feeling close to them. And it really could be a fire sign and then a water sign here, or just a very emotionally or even emotionally explosive person. Okay. There's a reason, even if they feel like secondary focus points in your life, there's a reason they show up in your reading. So Ace of Pentacles in reverse, there could have been a beginning that you were wanting. Money, career, business, a relationship, something like that. You haven't landed it yet, or it's not here, or it's delayed, or it's like it's not happening, okay? Physical beginning, it's not present yet. Along with the Wheel of Fortune being on its side, could be some what feel like unnecessary or frustrating, even delays or annoyance here. I don't really see the speed of anything in focus, but I don't feel like things are moving in a way that, you know, you want them to move at the moment exactly. Yeah, instead we could be dealing with some kind of an energy of defeat here, of failure, of endings. You could have felt stabbed in the back. You could just feel exhausted. Some of you just could feel exhausted and done doing things in a certain way. Like you no longer want to do them in a particular way, all right? You're not bored. That's good. But you could also feel, you know, not super open to, I don't know, to what's being offered here. And at the same time, maybe you're open to, let's say this, maybe you're open to new, sorry, there's a bunch of cards that fell on the floor. One of my least favorite things. Maybe you're open to new offers, just not from the, you know, you don't want to take this from the same group of people or the old people. You're done with something here. Ten of Swords usually does bring with it an intense energy of defeat. Okay, this can be overwhelming. All right, I will put that out there. So hang in there. It's okay. For some of you, I don't feel like it's overwhelming at all. I actually feel like you're just like ready to move on from whatever fantasy or illusion that you feel was present here. Okay? Again, an energy of feeling like things are unjust, out of balance, like you're not getting the whole truth or sharing the whole truth about something. In order to get it, Aries, if you feel like you haven't been getting the whole truth about something, or something has been really unjust, you are going to have to give the whole truth about something and make it just, or it's not going to come back that way towards you. And that's a very strong message coming through in this reading. Aries is wanting to be logical right now, very logical forwards movement. I don't need anybody. I don't want to deal with anybody. I'm moving ahead on my own, solo, that kind of energy. Could also be that you are dealing with an air sign, or you kept, the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, feminine energy around you, or this could be a mother even. Maybe you feel like they've got good methods. There's kind of a cold or a calculated energy to all of this that is comforting in a way, all right? Could help you, manage anxiety so that they don't overtake you or overwhelm you. I do feel like Aries, you're either not wanting to be in control totally right now, or you don't feel that you are right now. And this could be over your animalistic desires, okay? Your base emotions, the things that, like willpower and self-control, or things that you want, things that you desire, could be connected to that, all right? I do feel like it's good to see the anxieties on their side. It's like you're kind of checked out from some of the stress right now. But then at the same time, it might make it feel that you're not fully present in other areas of your life, which can be challenging. You do have a tower here, nearly upright. So could have been a sudden change here. Could be something suddenly shifting or happening. Could it be about those friends? What is this tower about for Aries? This tower could be that you thought something was a go. You thought you had it. You thought it was ready, and then it wasn't. Could be that kind of a vibe. Could be that you weren't able to give up an attachment here, or let go of something, or move into a new mindset totally. And you counted on that. You thought, I can do this. And then you didn't get that motivation or that balance or that drive to do it. So it didn't pan out the way that you were hoping it would, or that you counted on it too. Anything else here for Aries, please and thank you? A lot of this could have to do with a relationship, with work especially, or it could have to do with addictions, toxic energies here, being addicted to things, okay? Substances, mindsets. Could also just feel there could be children, or there could be family stuff here that's got you bound, even chosen family stuff, okay? Some of you don't feel like you can fly free because of that. So it's like you have to blow everything up first in order to move forwards. Maybe you feel like even friends are keeping you, tethered or bound into something, into a certain way of being that you don't want to be. Divine timing is at play here. Everything will work itself out in time, especially if you are remembering to put a focus on what it is that you want, all right? There is a process at play always, all right? And this is no exception. Some of you, there's a real disempowerment going on here with your voice, with your thoughts. And I'm seeing male water energy here also involved in this with the King of Cups. This could be somebody who's quite fair. Actually could be somebody in the legal process here. Somebody who's very emotionally stable or resilient, all right? They could either bring out insecurities with you, or you could just feel like your hands are tied, connected to dealing with this person somehow. All right, again, I'm getting this divine timing thing. All things happen in their time. Let this process take place. There is a process going on between your past and your present, and then into your future here very strongly, okay? Love yourself first. That's like the goal. And you might feel like that goal is far away. Even if you feel that you do love yourself, there are certain levels of acceptance or of, self-loving behaviors or habits that maybe you feel like you're not reaching. Maybe it's hard to kick some of those addictions or those mindsets or those scenarios. And, maybe that's what's, making it feel like the self-love is kind of far away, or it's unobtainable, or you're not reaching it, you know, and maybe that's making a path for all these other things in your life then, because you're like, oh, well, I'm not doing this, I'm not reaching this, and then it invites all of these kind of, you know, things you don't want in a sense. Anything else for Aries, please and thank you. Action. So this is about taking greater action at this time, because you're actually really able to achieve what it is that you want to achieve, what it is that you're aiming for. You're able to build it, okay? But this is especially intuitive action. So letting your intuition guide you, letting it lead you, letting your inspirations guide and lead you, and acting on them, you know, even if it's a simple thing like to go drive somewhere, or to, you know, check on something, or to open something up, or to do a certain paperwork. You know, it's really taking action on your inspiration, kind of letting that spirit guide you, or letting that spirit of inspiration guide you, even when you don't see exactly the outcome or why. There is a purpose why. Okay, so greater action at this time towards your goals, very much recommended, because you're able to achieve that, and you've kind of cleared a space to focus on that right now. So a lot can happen. It doesn't always, it's not as linear as everything looks, you know, here to there to here. Like, no, like some things are just right here, right now, you know, and they just don't seem like they are, but they are. So, Aries, that's what we have for you. You guys can always email us, frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com, for personal reading inquiries. All of our information is in the description box below. As always, please, if somebody solicits you for readings, know that that's not true. That's not honest. The only way to get a reading with us is to email us, frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com, for personal readings. So stay safe. Don't let somebody take advantage. All right? All right, you guys take care.